Hi quilting friends, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window Live. It's Thursday and we are having so much fun. We moved our show from Friday to Thursday because we want to get to you as soon as we can on Thursday so that way you can make big plans for your weekend, and I hope your big plans include a little bit of sewing. I like to make plans for the weekend, and I had a wonderful weekend last weekend. I went to visit my daughter Delphina in New York, and it was so much fun. But you know what's really special when I went to visit her? I walked into her door carrying our brand new Go Girl bag. Remember I showed you that bag? And as I walked into the door, she was like, Mom, I want one. So I had to I gave her the one I brought it, but I had to make this morning another one just to show it to you guys. This bag is so much fun and so easy to make. We have kits now. So many of you reached out. We got a kit on our website. This is the kit and includes your pre-printed patchwork fabric. I'm not calling this beautiful piece of fabric cheetah panel. I'm going to be calling it patchwork panel, patchwork fabric, because it's already pre-printed with a beautiful star. And our kit includes the tote outside, a lining, then handles, and I match your handles to mine, and then we included bedding. So if you get the kit, you have everything you need. You just have to sit down and start sewing. And you can quilt this panel on your small machine, or you can do it on, if you have a long arm. If you want a little bit more direction, because it's a very simple bag. This bag is just the front bag. I sewed the sides, add handles to it, so simple. But I want to bring your attention, we have a tote trio that gives you directions for 3 different bags, and this one is the medium one. I made the handles a little bit longer because I like to have it on my shoulder, and you have plenty of fabric to do that, and all the edges, everything is finish inside. And you know what I did? You're gonna love this. Look at this. I put a little label on it. We have such a cute labels from Sarah Hart's, made by Mom. This one is so cute, but one of my personal favorite is this one, just a little tiny heart. We have them on our website. You can go to it, get a cute little label, and put it in your seam so that way everybody can see it was made with love. So no excuses now. Nice cute bag, kit available. Pattern, like I said, the taut trio is the pattern that I would use, and we included a 24 inches of the panel, the patchwork panel, and I had my girls centered up. So if you wanna, you're gonna have 1 full star and 2 half stars on each side if you want your bag wider. I wanted those little star match on the sides for me, so I made my bag this way, but you can adjust it to any size you want it and maybe use up that whole patchwork panel. If not, you're gonna have little leftovers for smaller project, maybe a little pouch with a zipper or something fun. I saved my leftovers. I'm gonna be making a little pouch to put in my bag. I love this size because it fits perfectly my iPad, and I am loving my iPad right now. I have been drawing and playing, and this visit to my daughter's house was so much fun. It pours so much creativity into my heart. And I have to tell you, the whole weekend as we walked through the streets of New York, so many people were tossing and turning and looking at the bag. And even I caught somebody snapping a quick picture of my daughter standing and ordering a coffee, and someone was taking a picture that loved her bag so much. So I think it's gonna be fun for you too. And what's so special is you can really make this bag quite quickly. Don't overthink on the quilting. Do a fun, simple quilting. It could be just a little lines going across, little crosshatch, or just, I have braids on mine, and I used my long arm. When I finish a quilt, I always have a room to put something on, so I put the panel on it and pre-quilted it for myself. So super fun. Now, Today's show is not only about the bag and all the fun things that I did last weekend. I want the show to be so much fun and nice inspiration for you guys for this coming weekend. And I know sometimes you're looking for something super simple, and if you do that, our gratitude quilt would be the best pattern for you to join in. So just remember, next in 2 weeks now. No, it's next weekend already on the 27th. Am I right? 22nd. I'm so sorry. On the 22nd, we're doing our gratitude quilt together. I'm so excited, and time is flying by so fast. So not this weekend, but next weekend on Saturday, we're doing a virtual class. You can go to our website, sign up for the class. If you signed up for the class, you get the PDF of the pattern with the class. And many of you have asked about kits and fabrics, and I'm so excited to tell you guys I'm listening to everything you're saying, and we have pre-cut your backgrounds now. So everything is already pre-cut. If you wanted to, you can go ahead, choose the pre-cut squares, or you can cut your own fabric. If you need a little help pre-cutting background, we got you. We included one extra piece from the squares, from the quarter square triangle. We included 4 extra pieces, and then you have half square triangles. They're beautifully packed, separate with the tags, which one is which, because that's what you're gonna need for your background, for your gratitude quilt. And now, no excuses. Join us next Saturday and let's quilt together. You can do it during the class, sign it up, and then you can FaceTime us during the class. Or you can just do it on your own, and that's okay too. If you want it, we have the pattern, we have a blog that tells you all about it, all your options, as well as we have a now beautiful full kit. You can get the squares by themselves, or you can get a kit and everything is pre-cut for you. Why did I do this? Because as soon as I announced, I thought you guys want to do your own thing, but we were swamped with emails and requests for us to pre-cut everything for a lot of our customers. And what I did is I also included a little gift, a little sew daisy for your spool of threads in this kit. So go to our website. They're all listed there. We have 3 different options. The options vary because of the background fabric. So we have 3 different color options. The little stars sold out already, but we do have the other 3 options with this beautiful branch. Then we have a solid one, and then with that cute little umbrella. They're so sweet, and I can't wait to quilt with you next Saturday. I'm so looking forward to it. This is gonna be so much fun, and this is gonna be one of our first virtual classes. So I think you're gonna be excited to see the studio, to see how we have it set up, and just join me in for 4 hours of sewing, quilting, visiting, and I'm gonna show 2 extra projects during the class, a table runner and a pillow, and I'm so looking forward to that. So that's for next Saturday, and that's our gratitude. But today I thought I'm gonna show you how to make shooting star block in just a little bit. So stay tuned. I think you're gonna want to see. It's a fun technique. We're gonna go over all different fun things that we have on the table, and then the show would end with a beautiful trunk show as usual. But a little bit of a housekeeping. Let's don't forget some things that we're doing. We are working right now on creating quilts for our contest. Remember, the contest is going to finish in September. The contest is happening with our Dahlia pre-printed patchwork fabric. I know so many of you bought the fabric already, and we're so thankful. We're getting another shipment of the fabric, and we're going to be shipping the fabric to you as soon as we receive it. And just want to bring to your attention, we also have other pre-printed panels if you wanted to enjoy it. But the number one, make sure if you have not yet joined us into our fabric contest, you want to do that. You can make any projects you want to. We're going to have a variety of categories. You can check out our contest from last year, see how things went, what the girls did, and basically what you do is you get a piece of fabric from the pre-printed panel, and then you go ahead, make a project, send us a picture, and once you send us a picture, we put it on our on a website, and then we're gonna be voting. We're gonna have judges, and we're gonna have a door prizes, and then we're gonna have an incredible event showing off all your beautiful quilts and treating you for really cool prizes. So that's what we're planning for the fabric contest. Then we have a blocks of the month. Don't forget, go to our website, check it out. And speaking of going to the website, guys, the response to our new website is just overwhelming. You are loving it. You emailing us when you have any problems, and I am so thankful because with that we are able to fix it. But this new website is gonna give us so much more that we can do for you, and we're so excited about it. So keep going to the website, browse through it, email us if you notice something, because that's how we get it fixed and adjust so it's perfect for you. So when you're using it, you're excited about it, and you can find anything you want on our website. So I am excited about it. And this week, you're gonna find an incredible sales. We have a sale on our beach house kits, and I have them lined up right here. They're so lovely. And we have the ocean tie is one of the first one that I wanted to share with you. Look at how beautiful, and it is just so simple, so fun to make it. So if you want it, go to our website. Ocean Tide is one of the first one that it's on special. And we also have smaller projects like the cocoa cup, and this one is just so delightful, and a beautiful pillow that you can make. Isn't that fun? Look at that cute little handle. And I know you're gonna say, I am so tired of cold, I don't want hot cocos anymore. Guess what? The winter is not done with us, and this is why I chose the blue and white quilt and the ocean beach house collection, because I want you to daydream of the warmer days. We're gonna get to do that this Saturday. We're gonna have a cold weather, and I'm gonna be daydreaming of the warmer days. Now, another wonderful kit that is on special is the True North, also in a beach house collection. Really fun and exciting. And then don't forget the catamaran. And the catamaran, we have it in light and a dark. And this is such a wonderful pattern, and it uses this pre-printed compass patchwork panel that I think you can use it in so many fun projects. I have the bolt right here. We also have on special our Alaska large kit. This is we are doing this just to tickle your elbows and make you happy, and we are so thankful that you're enjoying our website. I'm telling you, these kits are so popular and fun, and the size is just beautiful. So if you wanted to, the quilt comes up to 92 by 92. If you love Alaska design, this is the way to go. And speaking of Alaska design, many of you are doing right now our Alaska block of the month, and we noticed that you're being very busy with making the blocks. A lot of you are enjoying it. We had few comments where you are having a hard time getting the block to be 9.5 inches. If the block comes out too small, it's simple. Your 1/4 inch seam allowance, it's a little bit too big. Also, how you press your block. So if you press one way, you're absorbing a little bit more fabric. And since the kits are all pre-cut, we can't do much about changing that right now. The only thing you can do is adjust your 1/4 inch seam allowance. Super simple. Just move it by one needle thread, just by 1/32. Just move it, make that 1/4 inch a little bit smaller, and then your block is gonna come out just perfect. But if you don't want to do that, if you used to with your 1/4 inch seam allowance, don't worry about it, because guess what? If your block comes up at 9 3/8, all your blocks gonna come up at 9 3/8, and they're gonna be matching perfectly to each other. So I wouldn't stress about it, because in the end you have to be comfortable, and this is part of your hand sewing, your hand writing, your touch to it. So as you piecing your blocks, If they're coming a little bit smaller, don't worry, as long as they're laying flat and you are happy with the look of your block, that's all that it matters. Remember that all of them gonna come up a little bit smaller because you are making them. If you want them a little bit bigger, adjust your 1/4 inch seam allowance. It's as simple as that. And I know you're gonna have a great time doing it. So I cannot wait for your next blocks and just enjoy them. And we're on a 2nd month. Oh no, it's a 3rd month of this project. So you are doing a 3rd block right now. And notice with the 3rd block, you're learning, with every block, you're learning so much more. But that's part of blocks of the month. This is why you're doing it. Not only that you can get a quilt little bit by little bit, but also the learning experiences that you are exposed to. So I'm super excited for you. And speaking of learning experiences, there is no other kit that it's as much fun to make as our Virginia Star Jelly Roll one. Everything is pre-cut for you. This kit is beautiful, nice big size, and we do have patterns for those kits. Then another wonderful projects that we have on special is our boardwalk and then our reefway. This one is all pieced, beautiful squares, and this one enjoyed this panel for the center, and then for the back we have it pre-cut, all your laser silhouettes, so your applique borders will be gorgeous. This is for the girls that love applique, and we have those kits available, and I'm only recommending them to you now because A, they're on special, but also B, we're not gonna have this panel for a long time. Notice how quickly some things sell out. And I know you're seeing the panel right here, right now, but in a matter of day or two, we sell out and then you're set because you couldn't get it. So if you want some, please go to our website. Another wonderful kit that we have is the Moonstone Cocoa Blue, and this one I showed you before. This is so beautiful, and this is the last little bit of Cocoa Blue collection that we have. It is so lovely, beautiful blues with a little bit of a cocoa in it. It makes the quilt stunning. So all those wonderful things. I'm gonna save our blooming star on my table because I'm gonna be showing you this beautiful block, and I'm gonna go over some of the wonderful pattern and inspiration that we have. But before I go over the patterns, one more fun project. If you want something fun and exciting and quick, table runners are the best. And we have 2 table runners, dark and a light, and they're so easy, so fun for any summer beach house table, picnics. Those are wonderful. So if you want to go to our website, they are right there. So those are just few of the things that I have it prepared for you. Oh, there's so many lovely things because I was excited to see you today, and I want you to have as much blue inspiration as possible. Now, let's go over some of the smaller patterns and then we look at the bigger patterns. Ocean Tide, we talk about it. It is a super simple and fun. Maze is wonderful. It's a big medallion quilt. It's 88.5 by 88.5. Look at this box. This is what the kit comes in. It is full of beautiful fabrics, and this one is an icon. This is if you are getting ready to make something super special for yourself or maybe for a wedding. This one is so beautiful, and in this beautiful beach house collection, I really like that color option. So we do have those kits available. Virginia Star is the one we talked about it. We have it with a jelly roll, boardwalk, the simple squares, and then mini Cocoa, because guess what? When I show you my quilts, I can't wait to show you that pattern and the quilt again. Catamaran light, we talked about it. We have it in light and we also have it in dark, available on our website. True North is another one that a lot of my beginners do, and they're so satisfied with it because it's a beautiful big star, very fun, nice and easy to make, but gorgeous look to it in any colors. Broken Star, one of our very favorite for many years, and we do have lovely kits for the Broken Star log cabin. It's a simple, fun pattern and the kid, and it comes out so nice, and I can't wait to show you that quilt. Now, Blue Hawaiian Delight is right next to me, and last week I showed you guys the Hawaiian Delight in Scrappy, and you were so excited about it. Guess what? Watch our show next week and tell all your friends to watch it, because the block that I'm gonna show you and the technique, it's the Hawaiian Delight. And I think once you see it, how I make my pineapple block, you're gonna love it. What I love about my design, this is a traditional design, and there's so many of them out there. But when I drew mine and when I drew the pattern, I made sure that I have a really beautiful feathers and circular designs to my pineapples. So when you look at it, when you crinkle your eyes, you almost see it going around and around. Do you see it right here? Look at this. When you look at the light, and you can reverse the colors if you want it. I went with the blue for here and the dark right here, and I think you guys gonna enjoy seeing how I make the block. So those are for the small patterns today. You know, I'm gonna keep our Broken Star Log Cabin as one of our door prizes, because I think you'll love this kit. I want to make sure I have the pattern also with me, so that way when we ask you question and you know the answer, I can treat you for something super special. Now, I have in front of me our Rainbow Scraps book. I looked at the book and I was just blown away how many fantastic designs are in it. There are 20 colorful patterns. But as I was browsing through this book lately, I thought to myself, what about I make some of the quilts in blue and light? For example, look at the star right here, how beautiful and nice it is. You can take any of the quilts that are in this book, and they're in multicolors, and make them in blue and light to add to your beautiful collection of gorgeous quilts. I love this book. There's so many gorgeous options. Look at this Jelly Roll, beautiful hearts, Be Mine. I think in a blue, nobody will resist that color. And for a little boy having a hearts with blue fabrics, why not? That would be so lovely. Then the second book that I pulled out is So in Love. I've done this book before in our Little Sweetheart collection, and I am so in love with it. This was such a good partnership with Fat Quarter Shop. We work on the book together and put up the quilts. And as I was browsing through the pages, all that I could think about it, blue and light, and making this medallion quilt in blue and light. It would be so nice. The patterns are so detailed. All the videos are on the website. And instead of red, you can be using blue fabrics. And with our gorgeous collection Lighthouse, there is so many beautiful blues that you can enjoy and tap into it. In case you wonder, this is a full collection of Lighthouse, and it is a half-yard cuts in this one. Isn't it lovely? I love those half-yard cuts bundle. They're so beautiful, not only to play with it, but also to display. I really enjoy those. We do have Fat Quarter bundles from Beach House, what could be really nice for your Sew in Love book. And we have Fat Quarters in Lighthouse. You can use them as well. You're gonna need additional yardage of light for some of the backgrounds, especially for the applique area. But guess what? If you're using this collection and there's red in it, you can mix some of our pre-cut silhouettes in red, and it will match very nice, because the reds from Lighthouse are very similar to my reds from Little Sweetheart. It's some of my favorite colors, and I try to stay true to my colors and just kind of keep it all nice together. So if you bought something 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you can add to your stash and work from both of the collection really nice. So those are just few of those fun pieces. I'm going to be moving things because I'm trying to make a nice space. I have a beautiful set of quilts to play with you guys with it. But before I move this, I wanted to share with you some larger patterns. Simple Life is wonderful pattern, and it will look great in our Beach House collection. And like I said, we have fat quarters, fat eighths, and I believe we have few more of half yards if you want a little bit more fabric. But Simple Life is an applique quilt. It's just delightful. Then we have a family tree, and this one we have it also in a pre-cut version. So go to our website, or you can get your own fabrics and start appliquing. This is so beautiful. Quilt is 62 by 62. Now, I know it's very hard for you to concentrate on those things because your eyes are on this beautiful patchwork barn and you love the 6-inch blocks in it. And recently we did a birthday quilt with 6-inch blocks. So if you love that size, look at how stunning this quilt is and such a fun variety of blocks in it. You can go ahead, get the pattern, all the directions are in it, and you can work with our silhouettes that match. And notice that I especially brought those because I want to show you, if you decide to do this quilt in a lighthouse, your silhouettes will match really nice. They have a similar tint to it, and it could work really fun and nice with it. So that way it's a nice accent in your applique. I would add a little red berries here or there, and we have another set of silhouettes that it's cut in our Sweet 16, and maybe mixing both the blue and the red silhouettes would give you a fun splash of color to add to this one. This is the best way to do a quilt like this. Get a bundle, get some silhouettes, check if you have a background. If you don't, we have the best selection of laundry basket quilts backgrounds. And I just want to mention again to you guys that Andover produces the most beautiful fabric on the market. The colors are stunning. The quality of fabric, the weave, it's easy to work with it. A lot of times we receive comments from our customers how nice the fabrics are and how easy it is to make a beautiful quilt with those. You know, this is going to be one of my door prizes today. This pattern and this beautiful, beautiful appliques. Now, Alaska Large, we talked about it. This one is made with our Beach House collection, and then we have this beautiful patchwork, beautiful printed border on it. I love those paisleys on. We do have kits. We only have regular kits. We do not have the pre-cut kits for this one. And then we have a Montana in blue, and that one is just stunning. If you go to our website, if we still have it, grab this kit, pre-cut kit. It is beautiful. And then we talk about Reef, and this one is on special this week. So beautiful project as well for anybody that loves applique. I love this one especially for the applique on it. I brought a few little tools to share with you, and maybe some of them I'm going to share as I'm going to show you this block. You have been so patient and so kind, waiting as I'm showing you all the specials, but I know you are excited about this fun block. And what I love about this block, it is made using appliques. It's really fun. I'm going to center it up a little bit better. And how do I make a block like this for this lovely quilt? It's so simple. You're going to be using acrylic templates, or you can use a die called Shooting Star. This one is so nice because it works great with charm packs. So you can place a 5-inch square right over, run it through your machine, and it will cut it for you really nice. Or you can use a template. You put the template right over your fabric, and you're gonna use your rotary and cut it around. I like the smaller rotary because it fits right into those nooks and crannies, and you have to do that to be able to cut it all the way. Once you have your pieces cut, you're gonna fold them right sides together just like this, and you're gonna stitch from this end to the point, okay? Always start from here and go to the point. You don't want to start from the point because something like this can happen and ruin your beautiful point. As soon as you you finish, you're gonna turn the pieces right side up and you're gonna center it up. Yes, you're gonna trim a little bit from the seam allowance. Watch my big video on shooting star. We have those, but I thought I refresh it with you right here. Once you make one, you're gonna keep going to make 12 of them. You need 12 blades for one block. So exciting. I have already few made right here and they're just really lovely, super easy. Make sure that you center the seam really nice and press it, and I press it from the back. When you're pushing a little bit of your seam allowance to get a nice point, remember, don't push it too hard so you don't break it through it. And if you wanted to, you can use a nice simple stiletto, and just remember, this is not a paper piece, so you don't get like a really sharp point, and that's better because later on when you apply, you really need some room to stitch it on those points so they don't come off later on. All right, now once you finish your blades, we're gonna go for a strip of fabric. From a strip of fabric, by just flipping the template up and down, we're gonna cut those little cuties. Those gonna be our points right here. Then we're gonna fold it in half, not in half, we're gonna just fold the tip 1/4 inch, then fold it in half. Do you see? I've done this so many times. I'm like, it's automatic for me to do it. And then you're gonna go ahead, and I have one folded right here. We're gonna go ahead and match it up with our blade, okay? And look at how I matched it up. I have my line right here. This is where I'm gonna place my point. I'm gonna match all my raw edges, and that's all that I'm gonna worry about it. And I'm gonna make a little sandwich. I'm gonna put another blade on the top, and right there we're gonna start stitching from the top straight down. Let me show you. I have one done right here. Look at it. Right here from the top, stitch right down. The point is gonna stick out a little bit here. The next thing, what you're going to do is, first of all, you're gonna open the seam in the back. Open the seam in the back. When you open the seam in the back and just finger press, the point is gonna stand up, and then you just put your finger, pull it down, center it up, because this little crease, you match it with that seam right here, center it up, press it, and you're gonna only press it up to here. Do not press over the point, because when you do that, you're gonna squish that point, and you want a nice and sharp. You want a lovely points, and you're gonna make sets of 2. Once you make sets of 2, you're gonna make sets of 4, and every time you're sewing, you're putting a point in between. And once you have all 12 done, then it's time to lay it over your background, center it up really nice, and you can either use beautiful glue to gently tap it on each point and glue it down so it stays in place, so you can machine applique or hand applique, or you can use a glue like this. We also have the sew line glue. We have the beautiful refills for that, or maybe Roxanne's glue stick. You can use any of those kind of glue to keep it in place. I like the glue better than pins, but if you prefer pins, then you can go ahead and just pin it one after the other points. Make sure that everything is laying nice and flat. You want to be out of the way, so that way when you're stitching around it, the pin is not in your way. So I want to push a little bit further down, just holding your pieces in place. And the next thing, you're gonna go ahead, either hand applique, or you can go ahead and applique by a machine. If you hand applique, just simple slip stitch. You go through your background, you go through the edge of your applique block, your shooting star block. Right there. So you're just making a little slip stitches, really simple. This is a light thread, so you can't see it, but just a nice simple stitches. When you come to the point, at least 2-3 stitches on every point, because that is where things gonna come off if you didn't stitch enough. Now, what do you do in the center? Those points gonna stay 3-dimensional. They're just gonna be laying beautifully down. All that you have to do, use the pattern, circle, make a beautiful circle. And what I did is I based my fabric around it. I'm gonna pull it gently, press it, and then I have a circle that now I can place it over the center and beautifully applicate. When you're placing your circle and it feels like it's a little too big and it's covering too much of your points, you want to be just about like here, okay? You want to have little breaks between, but you don't want to have too big of a breaks. So if your circle, your first one, you make a little practice one, you check if it's too big, means just make it smaller, because maybe when you were sewing, your 1/4 inch seam allowance was not shy, was just nice big 1/4 inch seam allowance, and that's okay. You will adjust to it. You adjust the circle, then you applicate of a beautiful pre-cut background that it fits perfectly into a gorgeous quilt. And if you feel like it, you can grab some of those cute silhouettes and put it in the center. This is the silhouettes from here, but also you can use them in patchwork barn, and you can put them around the center and make a lovely quilt. I'm super excited for you guys. I love to see this quilt in our Lighthouse collection. I think it would be lovely. If you have any questions about this project, I'd love to hear from you. Do we have any questions?
None yet about this one. We did have a couple of comments. One was saying that it was one of her favorite blocks to make on one of the mystery quilts.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And also Kim had just said, I just received your Lighthouse fabrics and they are gorgeous. Cannot wait to get started sewing with them. So maybe she'll do this one with them.
I love that. And there's so many fun projects that I'm showing you today. I hope you choose one. And please don't forget, I'm so excited always to see your pictures. Guys, if you're making the projects, put them on social media like Instagram, Facebook. There is a Facebook Friends of Laundry Basket Quilts. There is a Facebook group. You can join that group, and we have our own group as well. So if you wanted to join in, show your pictures, because I love seeing it, and make sure you tag us with @LaundryBasketQuilts, so that way I see them all #LaundryBasketQuilts. And want to take just 1 minute and thank everybody that it's already doing this, and especially giving me the credit for the design. I'm not looking for it, but it is so nice to see you remember me as the fairy godmother that sprinkles some creativity to you guys and make your dreams come true with quilting. So I hope, yes?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, continue. We have a couple of questions come in.
So. I love that. So I'm going to be moving to our notions right now, and it's a perfect timing to ask questions.
Perfect. So Michigan Gal was wondering, clear or smoke invisible thread for machine applique zigzag, or would you recommend something else?
So I like the smoke. It blends better. The clear shines a little bit. Or lately for machine applique, like for this, I would use the Wonderful Invisifil weight 80. So good. Guys, you would not know it is not hand applique. And even if you do hand applique, you can use that beautiful thread as well. Or we just added to our website Orfil weight 80s, and they are stunning for hand piecing or hand appliquing. So you can go ahead and use those. Next shows I have to remember to bring those new threads. But for today I have 3 Orfil threads, a blue one that I love to use when you stitch around the appliques, if you want to do blanket stitch and add a little blue to it. I call this my favorite denim blue. It just have a really fun look to it, and it goes great with a lot of my projects and patterns and quilts. Look at the coloring. It is just really good. And the number is 4644, and we do have it on our website. Then for your basics, 2312 is very nice, and we also have 2312 in a smallest bowl. Those are really cute for travel. Those are really fun because you can add the sew daisy, and if you're buying a kit, you're gonna the kit for gratitude, you're gonna get a sew daisy in it. So it's really fun. This is only the special for next few days. And that's gonna be super fun. And for gratitude, I would be using this one, the 2312. But more about that, go to our blog. All the housekeeping is there, and you can enjoy all the information. And I hope you join us. Anybody's welcome. Sign up for the class. You will not regret. 4 hours of show and tell, how to do it, sewing together, learning 2 more projects, and you get to ask any questions, quilting questions you wanted to, so that way we make our project. Do we have any other questions?
Yes, Pamela Emery was wondering, the background that you used on that shooting star sample, it's the same of what she would love to use for gratitude quilt. Do we still have that fabric, or what would you recommend?
For this one? This one is not available anymore. This one was from Low Sweetheart collection, but we have another one that it's available. I'm gonna go ahead and add the number to the blog, and if you guys are interested, we can pre-cut some squares for you, so just let us know. The other one is from our Pebble collection, and it's a bigger print. It is so beautiful, but it has a similar flavor to it, of that kind of tone on tone beautiful flowers. And we also had this in 108. I don't know if it's still available, but anytime you need something, just reach out, and we're constantly refreshing our website, adding new things to it, and are so excited that you are so patient going through those this journey with us, because it's working really, really nice. So very thankful.
I love that you did just mention the 108, because Pamela said she is using the Botanical Beauties 108 light print, that tone on tone.
Yeah.
And so she was wondering if that would work. So yeah.
Works beautifully. And I am a little bit jealous right now when you said that, because I think your quilt is gonna be stunning with those flowers weaving through the background. What a great idea. So our gratitude quilt, we showed you so many nice color options, but during our class, I'm gonna be tapping into some other inspirations, and hoping for you guys to just, be grateful and enjoy, and we're gonna have a wonderful time. And it's gonna be a great day. So looking forward to it. Before you started, make sure you get our crisp for pressing your fabric, and don't forget to get fresh for pre-washing your fabrics. Really fun 2 items. We're so proud, so excited about it. And they're just available through Checkers as well, for any quilting stores that love to carry them. Now I have the glue that I was telling you about it. If you want it, we have beautiful flower pins with blue hats on it. I love that. The blue is light on one side and a dark on the other. Now, when you're working on projects, I'm hoping that you are just like me. You need a little bit of help, and a tiny little scissors is maybe that exact thing that you need, or maybe little tweezers. We really love those, and the coloring, that blue purple on it, is Erin's favorite. Yes. Yeah, look at this. Isn't that lovely? I love the shading on it. And both of those tools are in this beautiful color. I showed you some glues. It's really your personal preference which one you like. This, because it just gives you little dabs. It's really nice. If you like a stick, the same company has the stick one, so works great. Then this one has been quite popular for us, especially with appliques and paper piecing. And then my personal favorite, the Soul Line glue, and those little refills are perfect for English paper piecing and last so nice. Then I picked up this because it had a blue flower on it, and I love it. It's cute little measuring tape. We have so many nice notions on our website, and with Joanne Fabric going out of business, I know you're gonna be looking for fun things, and we have just about anything you want. And if we're missing something, email us, we will carry for you. So we have beautiful notions from needles, threads, scissors, all my favorites plus your favorites. And speaking of threads, Cocoa Blue collection, matching threads to our blue fabrics from Orpho is just wonderful. And this weekend, I tell you, I wish I had this, because when I went and visited my daughter Delphina, she was right away, Mom, we need to do some sewing. I wish I had my little sewing kit. This comes with tiny little scissors, ripper, thimble, needles, and little variety of threads. We made sure all the buttons on her jackets were on. We made sure there was a little thread coming up of her sweater, took care of that. We had so much fun, but I had to scatter around to get some threads. I was wishing I had my little toolbox. So sewing kit, it's an emergency sewing kit that we have it on our website. And guess what? I'm taking this one and putting right away in my bag, but the bag got buried under but this one is coming with me, and no longer you will catch me without my threads with me. Really fun. But if you wanted to, we have simple little boxes. You can make your own little sewing kit, or maybe you're gonna have leftover from your Go Girl bag and wanted to make a little pouch and fill it up with your favorites. All right, we have one. I had another door prize. Did I put it away? What did I save? I had a nice.
Closer to there.
Oh, it's
The
right
broken
here.
star?
Thank you,
Perfect.
Michael. See, I got all distracted. I'm gonna put this. Actually, I'm gonna keep the pattern and a template as our third door prize. We have beautiful 3 door prizes, and because I'm gonna be asking you questions, and I wanna make sure I showed you beautiful quilts. Are you loving it, that new format that we're doing? I'm showing you a little bit of sewing. We are always gonna have a fun trunk show. Tell me about it. And speaking of fun things showing, it was hiding right here. Do you know that we have a whole set of sew line, pencils, tools, glue, everything in one? And if you buy it as a kit like this, it comes in this cute little bag, but also you get a better price. So this is something maybe you want to add to your sewing tools. And another thing that maybe you want to add it, do you know that we have templates for variety of 8-point stars, and they are also on special this weekend. So if you want to go to our website, the 5-inch ones I'm keeping nice and close because I'm working on a project for our retreat, and our retreaters are coming in just a few weeks, and one of the things that I'm gonna surprise them with is gonna be something made with those templates. I cannot wait. I maybe show it to you guys before or right after the retreat. I'm working on something super special for my girls. It's so exciting. Our retreat become such a wonderful, like a family reunion. And yes, this year's retreat, the theme is family reunion because we now are doing it for last 5 years. Everybody is getting to know each other. They're looking forward to see each other, and they keep in touch outside of the retreat, and the girls are having so much fun. If you ever decide to do a retreat with us, just email us. We add you to our waiting list, and we are almost done with our event center. We are working so hard that we are hoping that second half of our year we will be having events and retreats and fun things for you guys. But no more about that. Let's look at the quilts. And Erin, do we have any other questions?
Yes, we do. Andrea was wondering, I recently bought some yardage from Cocoa Blue and called Iron Gate, and it's a beautiful brown. Do you recommend a certain type of pattern that uses a darker background?
Oh, I love that piece. There's so many beautiful patterns that we have. I think if you look at our scrappy book that I was just showing, the rainbow scraps, there's so many beautiful patterns, and don't overthink. Just because it's a design that use rainbow colors in it, just crinkle your eyes and think about it. Maybe just I'm thinking about that zigzag step down. It's so lovely. Maybe you want to use it in that. And by the way, do you know that we have coloring pages with our quilt designs? So you can buy a coloring pages and maybe color it and choose and see how it looks for you. If you wanted to, email us, and I'm gonna see what I can do. Just so I don't forget, email me again, and after the show I'm gonna look at different things and we contact you directly if I come up with any other a fun idea. So don't want to forget, we have a beautiful towels that were matching to our beach house collection. They are so nice. Look at how stunning. Everybody that gets the towel, they come back and get more of them. And with summer around the corner, Easter around the corner, you maybe want to refresh your kitchen by getting some nice, beautiful kitchen towels. So if you would like to go to our website, we have a fun variety. I know you're gonna fall in love with those gorgeous kitchen towels. I had some pins on a table. I'm gonna put them in my lovely pin cushion. In case you were wondering, yes, I have my pin cushion with me because when I put the quilts, I don't want to lose my pins. But look at this one with the hearts on it. I really, really like this one. This one is done with a picture from one of my favorite quilts. So heart to heart. So many lovely towels. And you know what? I'm going to save 3 of them, so all our winners get a towel from me. Look at how cute the door prizes we have today. I hope you guys have paid attention and are ready for some question for me. And I have 3 questions for you. Question number 1, and somebody is going to win the pattern and the templates and beautiful kitchen towel from our shooting star. Can you tell me how many points, how many blades were in our shooting star? How many blue blades were in our shooting star? And look at this lovely quilt. And Michael, remind me last time that I have to show you the guys all the way, open them up and all the way. And you know, we are bringing all the quilts out little bit by little bit because we constantly refolding them so we don't have any creases on them. I don't like to fold through the middle. And look at this beautiful quilt. This is that family tree. Isn't that nice? It's completely applique and it's done with fusible applique. So I iron on, stitch around the edges, and then quilted it. And this one is so nice. That blue thread that I showed you, perfect for this quilt. Then I wanted to talk to you about and show you again our birthday quilt. You maybe forgot about this one already, but it was so much fun. And all the blogs, everything is still on our website. And our new website, yes, we're working hard to make sure that all the blogs get moved over to our new website. Some of the links are maybe not working, but please still go visit our website for your notions. But this one was our birthday quilt. But look at, you can get this pattern, make beautiful 6-inch block. This is a little lighter. This was cocoa blue. And this one was our first collection that I designed for Endeavor called Blue Sky. When you lift your head up and look at those blue skies, things always feels better. Agree? Now, do we have an answer, Erin?
We do. We
Look
have
at how
a winner.
gorgeous this one is. Yes, tell me.
We do have a winner. So our and really quick, I just want to say, because when we were transitioning into the trunk show, we had a few comments come through, and I just wanted to let you know. There are so many ladies and gentlemen that are thankful and are really enjoying this new format of the show where we do a little demonstration and then a trunk show. So just wanted to pass along those comments that have come in about that. So.
I love that. We had a show on Wednesdays. We had our quilting corner and our live show on Friday, and we're trying to combine those because we're gearing up for a lot of fun classes, a lot of nice videos for you with different tips, and our blocks of the month. Every block of the month we're putting up nice videos for you, or telling you where to find the information. Like Alaska, we already done the video, but this coming week I'm taping our Star Bright videos, and I can't wait for you to see this beautiful quilt. It is our block of the month. If you have not signed for that one, this was our first month, am I right? So you can still sign until the end. Do not miss out on that one. If you love blue and light quilts, That quilt is stunning. So Star Bright, go to our website, see the blocks of the month. You can still sign up for that one and enjoy it. It's going to be so many beautiful stars.
Yes, and so our winner
Yes.
so the question was, how many blue blades are in that shooting star block that we demoed? And the answer is 12. And our winner, it comes from Facebook, and it is Jennifer Kralik.
Jennifer, congratulations. I can't wait for you to enjoy this cute little towel in your kitchen. And with the pattern and a template and some of your scraps from your stash, I bet you can make some beautiful star. Practice and go to our YouTube channel. We have a big video on it with a lot of details so you can watch it. I'm going to set this to the side so that way the girls ship it to you. And don't forget to send us your address. Now, the next quilt that I'm sharing with you is our beautiful Broken Star log cabin. And I have another question for you guys. So somebody's going to win a beautiful pattern and a kit for this quilt, as well as our heart to heart towel. Can you please tell me what is the date that we are doing our gratitude quilt? What is the date that we're going to be doing our gratitude quilt? So if you remember, we talked about it. It's not far away from now, and we are going to be quilting together. Look at how stunning this quilt is. This is one of my personal favorite. The size of the block, so easy, so fun, and I love making log cabins. We are going to have this size log cabin for different quilt. A little scrappy one. I have a new collection called Farmer's Daughter, and I'm gearing up with so many beautiful designs. I already submitted 7 designs for that one, but there's so much more that I want to do with our Farmer's Daughter. You're gonna love that collection and the whole concept of it. And we have a collection called Quilt Essentials that are really nice match to our Farmer's Daughter, and I think you're gonna love that one. Now, if you like a little cup of coffee or hot cocos, this quilt may be the one that you want to make, and it is so much fun. We do have kits. We have bundles that you can use for this one. That's a mini hot cocoa. It's just a smaller version of the pillow one. Do we have an answer already?
We do.
Oh
we
my,
have a winner.
You guys are so fast.
and so many people knew the answer to this one, so I'm glad that they're paying attention. So the question was, what is the date of our Gratitude Live Quilting class? The answer is March 22nd, and our winner is Tiny Talkie Tina.
Oh, Tiny Talkie Tina, you have won before. You are one lucky girl.
Long time ago,
Yes. I love that you won one of my favorite projects. So, Broken Star Log Cabin Kit, beautiful pattern, and a gorgeous towel. I know it's going to steal your heart when you have it in your kitchen. It's going to you. So please remember, send us your address, and thank you so much for playing along and answering. Now we have one more door prize, and this one is Patchwork Barn pattern as well as Perfect Union silhouettes. And oh, this one, the question is great. And by the way, if you guys notice me looking to the left, I have a little area where Erin prepared the questions for me today. And I tell you what, she knows exactly what to ask you guys. So another questions that I want to ask you, what is the name of oh, this is a tough one.
I know, like, how to word it, right?
Yes. Remember my bag that I was using, that I showed you, my Go Girl bag? The fabric in the bag, are we using that fabric for something else? Can you tell me if there is something else that we're using the fabric for? That's a tricky one.
I know, it was supposed to be tricky for them, not you, sorry.
Yeah.
But it is, right? It's one of those you don't want to give away too much.
Yes, and you know me. I'm the one that always spoils all the surprises because I get so excited about it. Michael has to hide the Christmas presents from me. Not just mine, everybody's, because I get
different state.
Yes, I get so excited I give it away. I'm so sorry, but that's just me. Maybe it's that little girl that, you know, I always got excited about Christmas and surprises. It's still there. Now, this quilt is so beautiful. We do have beautiful pre-cut kits for the scrappy one. Do we still have the blue one, Erin? Can you check?
Yeah, let me check really quick. I think we do.
I love that. And this one was from our,
Blue Star.
it's the, what is the name of this one, Erin?
Cocoa Blue?
Cocoa Blue collection, and it's our,
Was it Blue Star?
Yes, so
Blue Star.
we still have it available online.
oh, I love that, guys, if you want it, because that collection is not available anymore, but we do have it through the kit. I thought this one sold out already.
Is that a pre-cut or?
It's
It
a
is.
pre-cut. We
Yeah.
have a pre-cut in a scrappy one and in the blue one. And actually the scrappy one you get to see next week on the show. And we have a beautiful show for you next week with all different log cabin and strip quilts. And the block we're gonna play with, it's a pineapple block. And I have a special surprise for you guys. You have to watch it. Make sure all your friends are watching it. And let your guild members know that we have a live show. And you know what? You guys could watch our show as a guild if you would like to. Because we keep the shows and you can play them anytime. It's on our YouTube. It's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. So we're super excited that we are able to do that. This is that catamaran quilt. And somebody left me a comment. I don't know if you guys were on Instagram. I did a fun video. Believe me, it was not easy, but I did it. No, I don't have a catamaran. We just coincident were able to spend a few hours on one, and you know me, when there's something special happen, there's always a quilt that come with me. So I was like the girl with the quilt on the top, on the bottom, everywhere, walking around and snapping some fun pictures for you guys. But catamaran is a fun kit, super simple to make, and very special memories with this one. I made mine when I was caring for my mother-in-law last year. So that is a super special quilt to me. All right, now you saw the small one. Now I have to show you the large hot cocoa. And do we have an answer for our question, Erin?
We sure do. And a lot of people are excited about this this answer, I will say, before I give it away. So the question was, the fabric that's used in that new Go Girl tote bag
Yes.
is also used for something else coming up. And the answer is answered correctly by Andrea Dahlberg, and it is our Dahlia Patchwork Contest.
Oh, I love it. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so that was Andrea.
Oh, Andrea, congratulations. And we're going to be shipping a beautiful gift to you. You're going to get a pattern for our patchwork barn quilt, and you're going to get a perfect union silhouette and a cute little towel from me. I hope you enjoy it in your kitchen. I kept this quilt back because I want to bring something to your attention. Do you know that every single block is made with the exact same shapes? You just different collage, and look at there are 12 different ways where I collaged the fabric and made different block arrangement, but it's exact the same. It's always 8 half square triangle, 4 patches, and 4 plain squares. And this is what you get when you play with them and collage them. Super fun. This is a great block of the month. So if anybody, if there's shops that looking, watching this live show, first of all, we are so thankful you carry our fabric in your store. But second, if you ever need an idea for block of the month, just reach out to us. We have so many beautiful patterns, and we love for you to be part of our block of the month family. And speaking of family, look at this quilt. Isn't that lovely with all those beautiful cutouts, appliques? Always fun to look at it. I think it's gonna be time for me to make a second one, and maybe there would be a little catamaran on that one. So much fun. I love making quilts like this. They're like a memory quilt. And the last quilt is Montana, and this one also is pre-cut. We do not have the kit on a website anymore, but we do have a beautiful pattern, templates, and with our brand new collection, with our Lighthouse collection, this could be a perfect 4th of July quilt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do we have any other questions?
You know what? We do have one last question, and I do want to make sure that we get to that for Linda. She was
that.
wondering, when you were talking about family tree, how were the medallions made? Is there a special way?
Which one?
Family tree. Oh, because there's different ones on there.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll reach out to her and we'll find out, and that way we can email her that
I
information.
love that.
Perfect.
I love that. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed our show, and I look forward to see you next Thursday at 11. Make sure you tell your friends about us and watch our show, and enjoy this weekend between template special, kits on sale. You guys are gonna have so much fun, and I know you will enjoy those pre-cut kits for our gratitude quilt, and so many Go Girls gonna be out around with the beautiful bags. Make sure you take pictures and enjoy making those bags and email them to us. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful weekend.